Good morning from Queensland in Australia. I'm Stu, a backpacker from England, and I'm over here to house sit for one of my best mates who's actually gone to Europe with his partner for a holiday. So he asked me if I would look after his house, and part of the job that I've got to look after the house is to feed the animals first thing in the morning. So he's got various birds dotted around the place, around his land. And I've already had one of the ducks come down to me while I was having a cup of coffee, because it is 7:30 in the morning, to remind me that they needed feeding. And already he's there. So the reason I'm doing this is because just to show you the various animals that I'll be looking after for the next 5 weeks, and also just to show to my friend that I do know what I'm doing. Hey Lillian, you hungry? So first of all, you've got various foods, which is, this is the chicken and duck feed, that is the chicks, the baby chicks, and that one there is for the turkeys. So let's go feed them before they go a bit too crazy. So I've now got the chicken feed, the duck feed, which is a big lot. Oh, they're all getting there. Now, Queensland for some reason have had a lot of rain over the last few months. So usually this is just a nice path to walk along. Now that there is a wild turkey who's taken residence around here. But they're all there ready. Right, let's open this gates. Morning. Morning. I know. I've got food. Come on. Now all this water that's in their trays, that was clean about, I think I did it last night. I know. I know, calm down. So if you put, I've been taught to put 3/4 of that into the tin, into the little bowl, and the rest just to throw around. So the ones that can't get into the bowl, I know. Now these are all tame. Apart from that little bad boy there. That's Charles. He's not vicious, but he's a cockerel, so he likes to be a cockerel. There's the Chinese geese. Morning. Right, that's these lot done. As I said, all that was clean yesterday. You can see them there. Bless them. So none of these will leave here when the gate's closed, and now it's morning. I'll leave the gate open for them to get out and about. But the duck, there's a couple of ducks that haven't been clipped, which will fly over, go over to the house to remind us it's feed time. And there's the chickens, so I'm gonna get the food for them right now. So I'm now going into the chicks' house. These are the baby chicks. They're not very old, and the idea is they are going to be locked up for another couple of weeks, just so they can get used to the noise, next door neighbours. But they're cute as anything, and they are getting more and more used to humans. Right, let's get inside. Right, come on, move out of the way, please. I need features. Right, shut the door behind me. Hello. So straight in with their food. That's enough. Right, shake. There you go, little ones. Hello. You're beautiful. So they're going to be in here for another couple of weeks before they're released into the outside world. But they've got water, they've got food, they've got a little area to grow up. They're beautiful. Hello. Right. And then in the corner, just there, is Camilla. I'm still trying to remember the names of these. Now Camilla, at the moment, hello, she's laying on some goose eggs. And goose eggs are quite bigger than normal chicken eggs, but she's been laying them for a few weeks and they should be hatching soon. But she never leaves this area, so we just give her a bit of food. Right in the corner there. She'll eat that during the day. And when she does get thirsty, she's got some water over there just to get her legs moving, keep her exercise. You're going to be beautiful. And I think by now all their food's gone next door. Yeah, there's not a lot left in there. Wows. Right, carry on feeding. Once these lot have been fed, I've now got in my hands, and it's hard to turn the camera around, I've got some turkey food and some chicken and duck food. So the next stop is the turkey. Not the most friendliest of birds, as you'll find out in a minute. And with this land I've got a fair amount of jobs to do. Now the reason I've got jobs to do throughout the next 5 weeks include planting plants and doing various other stuff, painting, is because I'm here for 5 weeks. I am in the middle of nowhere and there is no way I could keep myself occupied for that long without doing something. So I had said to my mate, any jobs that need doing, no matter how big or small they are, I'll do them. And there's the bad boy self. So we're going to go in, hopefully not get attacked, check his food and water. So we're now in. You can see the feathers are up for the male. There's one of its females. Hello. You're going to be nice to us, please. So this has got two females in here. There's one that's actually inside on its nest. Again, the females on its nest is not the most friendliest. Oh, he is. But it's got fresh water, which I did yesterday. Put its turkey feed in, give it a shake round. And one of the jobs I need to do today is clean up its toiletries. Now the idea is once the turkeys are hatched, and Will has been in, my mate, to check the eggs. We're not too sure if they're fertile, but every time he tries to check it, he gets attacked. So, how close can we get to you? Not very. You're not happy about this here. Oh, that's lots of feathers. I know. I'll give you food. Right, time to go to the next lot. So that's the turkeys fed. And I am tempted in the next sort of couple of days to take a chair in there with a book and just sit there, just so it can get a bit used to me and know that I'm not a threat and that I like to read. But the next lot is going to have a walk down here. Now, the chicken down here is a bit of a bully. Was bullying the other birds, especially for food. So my mate moved him down here with a couple of females, with the idea that once he has calmed down, move him back up. But this is Fernando, if I remember the names right. So this is an easy one. Morning. So that's these. Hello. There's 3 of them. And inside you can see they've got some eggs. So one of the females will be going back out. Now, there seems to be a lot of food in here, so they've not been eating that much. But I'll fill it up. We've got clean water down there. Hello. And that's them now being refed. They're coming out to see the sunshine, Australia, and then we're going to the last stop. And this is something I need to do every single morning. Now, when my mate got in touch and said, would I mind coming across to Australia and house sit, there's no way I was going to say no. This is an experience of a lifetime, to live out in the middle of nowhere. Plus it's a bit warmer than England, even though this is coming up to an Australian winter. Right, we're nearly up there because they're just over there. Now the chickens I'm going to are in a fenced off area, which is so big for them. And they have got all this land to use, and these are so beautiful. Morning. Right. There you go. Freedom. So their feeder, they have a habit of knocking over, and then I need to put it up straight. Look at you with your Beatles haircut. Now the problem with putting the food in there right now is that because they'll be out and about already, there's cockatiels in the area that'll come down and eat the food before they get to it. So, oh, you hungry? Right, I'm going to put some food up here. Let's try it. Food's out, they're hungry. There's not a chance of any cockatiels getting to that before they do. Hello. What's backside? So that's not feathers, that's actually hair, fur. Wow. He's hungry. They're still a bit timid around humans, except for when you've got food. Bless them. So that's the morning routine. That's me going round, feeding the birds. Now Will has got 3 dogs, and unfortunately because of the weather, very muddy still around. They're locked up in the house while I'm out and about feeding the birds. Otherwise they'd be in the bath every single morning after going round. So this is my routine for the next 5 weeks. It's my first day. Obviously I'm not going to be filming every single day, so it'll be a bit quicker. But if you enjoyed this video, just press that like button. If you want to subscribe and see what else I'm going to get up to over the next 5 weeks, because I have got a list of jobs to do, which I've asked for. I did get one person commenting to say that they were abusing me. No, this is me getting busy, keeping occupied while I'm here. Well, until the next time, bye bye for now.